day right up on our free Power app in your app store, top left-hand drop-down, or up on our website, power1017.com.
Okay.
Jess, what you got in juice?
Here we go. Alicia Keys opened up about getting Prince's permission to cover How Come You Don't Call Me for her debut album, Songs in a Minor. Now, that turned 20 last week. And during a radio interview, Keys says that she actually had to fly to Minnesota to convince Prince to let her use the song. Alicia says, look, he takes me to Paisley Park, and this place is like a dream. He's walking me through Paisley Park, 18 years old. He has about 900 pianos. He says, this is the piano from Purple Rain. This is the piano when I wrote When Doves Cry. This is the room that we're going to sit down in. She says everything in there was all purple, and this is where we continue to write songs. She said she could not believe it. Then she says that he points her in a direction and says, this is the stage, and we want you to perform a little set for us, for my closest people. She says that he would invite people to Paisley Park for whatever it is he was doing, and they would do sets on stage that he had set there. But then he told her one thing: you can't curse. And Alicia Keys says, oh, you must not know me because I do curse.
Not Alicia Keys.
Anyway, Prince ended up giving Alicia his blessing for the song. So that's just a little backstory on how it all came together.
Okay.
Also, Kim Kardashian, we know that she has filed for divorce from Kanye West. She did it in February of 2021. And the former couple, they maintain joint custody of their 4 children. They both agree that the less stress the kids are going to experience at this time, the better. Now, Kanye says that he does love his kids. He just wants them to be happy, and he doesn't want to fight with Kim about anything. Now, on a recent episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim appears to be heartbroken by the separation, and she says he should have a wife that supports his every move and travels with him and does everything, and I can't, she said on the show. I feel like I'm a beep failure, and it's like my 3rd beep marriage. I feel like a beep loser, but I can't think about that. I want to be happy. All right, so on the latest episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she gives you that update. Mariah Carey is also making the headlines. Apparently, she has split with Roc Nation after 3.5 years.
Wow.
Apparently, her and Jay-Z had this huge fight.
Oh.
And something went down. It was an explosive meeting that did not go well, is what the reports are saying. She made it clear that she wants nothing more to do with him, but she has now called it quits with Roc Nation. The source added, it is a shame because they did some great work the last few years together, but the meeting couldn't be any worse. And now, Roc Nation, they no longer list her as their client.
Oh, yeah. Boy.
So, she signed with them in November of 2017. She's currently working on a new album. She's planning a world tour, but it's not going to be with Roc Nation.
I think she'll be okay, though.
So, I do too.
I think she can handle her own.
too, but I mean, there's
Roc Nation's pretty big, but I think Mariah Carey
hitters, and then for something to go down in the meeting, they're making the headlines.
Okay.
And Jennifer Lopez.
Ah, yes. Here we go.
She has been spotted visiting schools in L.A. after hanging out with Ben at his Brentwood home.
What?
The pair were previously engaged. We all know that. But they've been spotted together on these romantic outings recently. And neither of them are confirming this renewed romance, but they're not hiding it either. Now, Lopez shares Max and Emmy, who are 13, with Mark Anthony. And they've been going to school in Miami, but my source is telling us that Ben and Jen want to spend as much time together as they possibly can this summer and then possibly move in together. So, I'm following this story very, very closely.
Okay.
Okay?
Man, we'll definitely keep you up to date on that.
Crazy.
And it's crazy that we've heard so much about Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. What's up with A-Rod?
Quiet.
I mean, he has been, doing baseball, obviously, the commentating, but
quiet his way.
Okay.
And
which goes to show
about
he's hurting, she cheated, and see what happens.
No, stop it.
That's all I'm saying.
About a month ago, he put dinner date with the girls, and he had him at the head of the table.
Right.
He had his girls on each side, and then he had 3 empty spots. Like the place settings were there.
That's because J-Lo was taking the picture.
And they were empty.
She's
No.
already cheating on Ben with A-Rod.
No.
841. It's the Bill and Jessica Show. Good morning.